Back shortly.
Give it up for your Heat.
And now the start of the second half. Neither side jumping out ahead through the first two quarters. Dwayne Wade really has his fingerprints all over this.
I just love the tenacity on the defensive side. I mean, his play on D has been a huge factor for them as he continues to get steal after steal.
And guys, as the game moves on, I think he should continue to be aggressive defensively to keep ball handlers off balance.
So big men are Bosh and Whiteside. D-Wade out there with Corey Joseph. And it's Allen in at the small forward position. That's the group on the floor for Miami. Wade outside. No one near Whiteside as he lets it go. Drilled from 11 feet out. Whiteside's got the lead up to 6 now for the Heat. Guzman and the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
And Kevin, who says a point guard should look to pass first? I mean, not when you can finish like this fella.
Well, Clark, he wasn't going to give that opportunity up to a teammate.
Well, you know, Kevin, that's one he'll always take himself, and he should. I mean, you can't pass up that kind of opportunity or fun.
And Chris Bosh with the slam.
Ooh, that's as forceful a finish as you're ever going to see out of this guy.
Well, gee, it adds now to their lead in spectacular fashion.
And, you know, that lead's only going to grow if they're not prepared to defend a little more staunchly than that.
Kicks it to Whiteside. Bosh passes to Wade. And the rejection by Love. And here we go. Fast break. LeBron's got it. The 9-foot shot. And you can count it. He'll go to the line with a chance to make it 3.
Guys, they've had a solid start to the second half offensively. Gotten good looks, and they've made 3 out of 4 of them.
Hood checked in for Miami. The Cavaliers have only 1 missed free throw. They've had 5 attempts and made 4 of them.
Yeah, but they're 3 of 4 to start the second half.
Lets it go from 14. But they'll get another chance. Bosh with the bucket.
This is some kind of performance we're seeing from him today. He has yet to miss a shot.
Okay, Miami, now coming on the court are your Heat dancers.
And let's take a moment here to see some of the numbers for Joseph. He's averaging 10 points a game, 5 assists, and 3 rebounds. And a quality player. I love what he brings to the table at that.
Then for Miami, Chris Bosh is checked in for Festus Ezeli. Josh McRoberts comes in for Tony Allen. And Dwayne Wade is subbed in for Joseph. And the Cavaliers will go with a different look here. Brewer is checked in for Tristan Thompson. Dunleavy comes in for LeBron. Harris is checked in for Shumpert. And Chance subbed in for Irving. Shot is good, and the Cavaliers lead cut down to just 4 points in the bucket from Hood.
They're not as aggressive from the outside here, but maybe they should think about stretching the defense a little bit, like they did in the first half. I mean, stretching the defense makes it easier to score inside, too.
And he gets the bucket. 14 points for Freak.
Boy, Kevin Love certainly is one of the best passing big men in the league.
Here's Hood. And no good trying to get that one. And that's it for the... And thanks for joining us again as the fourth quarter of play is set to get rolling. It's been a close battle to this point. The Heat trail by 6. On the court for Cleveland. Guzman in at point guard. Brewer is out there with Kevin Love. Then there's Dunleavy. And it's Nichols in at the 2. They set the pick. Wade scores the bucket. He's 7 for 11 and continues to look good.
And he came off that screen, and the D just didn't get over the top of it.
Yep, weren't there in time enough to challenge Greg, and when that's the case, you can mark those up for him. I tell you what, he can do a lot more damage to that rim than that when he wants to.
And you know, Clark, with the lead they're enjoying, I'm surprised he didn't put a little something extra on that one.
Me too.
Well, I'll tell you what, I'm glad he didn't, because otherwise we'd probably have a 45-minute delay here if he shattered the backboard.
The pass to Guzman. And it's going to be 2 free throws. Drew contact on the shot.
And what a game for Chandler. He's got 14 points, and he's knocked down a pair of three-pointers in this game, too.
And maybe it's time for them to set a few more screens for him up top and let him add to that total.
Allen's checked in for Rodney Hood.
They better hope that their performance on the line in the second half doesn't come back to bite them. I mean, they left a lot of opportunities at the line by missing those free throws. That's some grit and determination in the post. Essential qualities to have late in a close game.
Exactly. This is the time to attack on the interior and convert those easy opportunities.
Joseph dishes to Bosch. And the foul called on Freak. That's foul number 2 for him. The Heat making a switch here. Ezeli's checked in.
Festus Ezeli.
And Tristan Thompson gets the whistle that time. That is his first foul of the game.
That's his first personal foul.
The wide open look here for Bosch. The Heat rebound. Ezeli kicks to Joseph. He feeds it to Ezeli. Looking for Allen and gets it there.
Cavaliers foul called. LeBron James.
And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for the Cavaliers.
And they've made the long range look like a layup at times in this one, guys.
They've also been pounding it inside tonight and coming away with a lot of points in the paint. I call those PIPs.
Listen, they're still right in this thing. Missing that free throw, though, keeps this a 2-possession deficit.
Cleveland moving the ball around. And we're about 2 minutes into the fourth quarter now.
Move the ball. It's sticking too much.
The screen from Thompson. Guzman passes to Thompson. 6 on the shot clock. That's good. Thompson's got 10 points in just the second half.
And now both teams really in a groove.
This game already, guys, was high scoring, but they've really amped and ramped it up to another level down the stretch.
Now here's Joseph, covered by Guzman. Elbow shot, and the rejection by Love. Shumpert passes to Guzman. It's hauled in by the Heat. Ezeli's got his 3rd rebound tonight. And Joseph kicks to Wade. Down it drops through the net for his 9th bucket. He is 9 for 13 so far.
I think they need to get much more disruptive defensively. They can't just keep allowing these easy baskets.
That's got to be job number 1 right now. Nothing easy on the inside.
Here's Thompson. It's good for his 8th consecutive basket in only 8 tries. Wow.
Boy, he's having a great half here. Exactly the opposite of the first.
All right, let's go over to the sideline with Doris Burke.
Guys, over that last break, I listened to Eric Spoelstra address his team. He was riding them pretty hard for the number of silly fouls they've committed in this game. He said, listen, we need to have some defensive discipline. Stop biting on the shot fakes, stop reaching in, and stop giving them free points at the free throw line. We'll see if they'll respond, guys.
Got it. Get the ball inside.
Got a piece of it. Stolen by Joseph. And it's the Heat on the break. And the foul called on Freak. And that'll be his 3rd foul so far.
And now only 1 away from being in the penalty.
Yep, the next one puts them on the line, so they've got to be careful the rest of the way.
Here's Bosch. The baseline jumper goes down. Bosch has got 9 points now in just the second half.
Yeah, crucial basket there. And as long as they've got that mismatch, big on small, they've got to take advantage.
Well, I don't doubt that they clearly recognize that, and because they do, they're going to continue to milk it.
Got it. Get the ball inside.
Allen against LeBron. Pass to Guzman. Fires the 3. And it's Miami with the rebound. Ezeli's got 4 rebounds in this game. Wade against Thompson. That's tipped. And they're running. Wade kicks to Ezeli. And the rejection by Love. They retain possession. That is good. 22 points for Wade. 1:36 left in the game. Here's Champ. It's a pick by Love. Guzman passes to Love. An easy layup after coming off the pick. And the Cavaliers lead by 4.
Give an assist there, not for the pass, but for the solid screen set on the inside that freed him up and made the layup possible.
Whiteside's checked in for Festus Ezeli. We've got 1:23 left in the fourth quarter of this one. Offensive rebound, Joseph. And he was fouled on the way up. 2 free throws now for him.
I mean, even from over here, you can see that one pretty clearly.
No question about it, Greg. I mean, a ton of contact and a good call by the officials.
And Joseph drops them both.
Really an extraordinary game for Joseph. He's got 8 points and 10 assists also. This is some performance we're witnessing out of him.
My man, a night to remember. No doubt about it.
Here's Guzman. And it's Whiteside with the rebound.
He's been wayward and just off on about everything he's put up in this period.
Joseph dishes to Wade. Thompson against Bosch to tie it up. Sinks it. And tie game. That is a huge basket right there.
And it's frightening when Bosch starts to heat up like this.
Here's Champ. Feeds it to Thompson. It's stolen by Allen. Wade with it. Dishes to Joseph. To take the lead. And so he draws the foul on the shot. A trip to the line to shoot 2.
And they had a foul to give, but you want to use it on the ground.
Yeah, I agree with you there, but at least they did get the clock stopped. That is the one saving grace of that situation. Even with the miss, he got the big one there to put him in front.
No, that's the shot of the game.
Well, he was fearless enough to get it up and down, and it paid off for him.
Okay, Miami. Now coming on the court are your Heat
dancers. 23 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Inside, Whiteside. It falls.
Defense the key here.
Absolutely, guys. Not a good time to foul here when you're over the limit.
"17 seconds left to play here in the fourth. Here's Guzman. Oh, off target. They're going to prolong the game here with an intentional foul.
And you know what? Smart foul. You got to try and extend the game.
Sure, it's not over. The clock is as much a problem for them as the score is right now, so they've got to try to manage it.
That's good. Going 1 of 2 from the line, and that will put them up by 2. And stolen by Whiteside. And an intentional foul there stops the clock. First free throw is good, and that makes it a 3-point lead. And so both free throws are good, and it's a 4-point ball game.
And that's curtains for him. Some really good work at the charity stripe to close this one out.
Launches it. No good. And so the big win by Miami.
Dwayne, you guys have
The 2K Sports post-game show.